So I'm Jack Bazley from Lucky 6 Marketing. We're social media specialists, as you know. Today I'm going to run over kind of Facebook, all the underlying database on Facebook, and how you can use it yourself to target advertising very precisely. So the video here we shot on Monday for Shout Network. They're using it on their Facebook cover image. We delivered to them on Tuesday. So this is an example of some of the work we're starting to do now. A lot more videos and a lot more advertising underpinning the videos as well. Lucky 6 as well this month is now 6 years, 6 months old, so it's quite a special one for us. And we've rebranded ourselves and kind of retweaked ourselves from social media specialists to digital content strategists. Because the issue we've found with social media is everyone's kind of offering it now, and what a lot of people mean by social media is not send some tweets out for you. We're doing a lot more than that now. We do all the content, we do the graphics, but we're now doing proper video production, we're doing professional photo production, we're underpinning that with a strategy and with strong advertising. So today is all about Facebook. Facebook has absolutely revolutionised the world and culture, and is revolutionising marketing as a whole. Mark Zuckerberg, who owns Facebook, is now the 4th richest person in the world. His net worth is $71 billion, which is slightly annoying for me because he's exactly the same age as me as well. So a slightly different trajectory in life.
Bit catching up to it though.
I know, yeah, I've got to work a bit harder. Facebook currently employs 20,000 people worldwide. And in Q2 this year, they turned over $9.32 billion, and apparently 300 billion of that is profit. So they've got a really, really good business model, and all that revenue is from advertising. Literally 99% of all that revenue they produce is from advertising, and that's what we're going to look at today, is how to use it.
Is he really happy?
I expect so, yeah. Yeah, he looks pretty happy.
I'd say he was delirious.
He drives a Prius.
Well, Lee, don't the others
fucking
like
Prius.
Twitter, don't they lose money, a lot of the others?
Yeah, Twitter's losing just a bit at the moment. They're slowly catching up. Twitter's kind of funny because it's stagnant. The reason Facebook's doing well is because they keep bettering their projections. But they reckon it's going to flatline soon because it's reaching capacity in terms of advertising. So they literally run out of advertising space. So what they're looking at doing now is innovating the advertising on Facebook and trying to place more adverts within Facebook.
What do you mean they're running out of advertising space?
Well, it's kind of like if you think someone logs on, the average person will only spend at most 20 minutes on Facebook a day. So you've got 20 minutes to show advertising, but the problem Facebook has is if they flood that timeline with advertising, people stop logging on. So then you lose your audience. So it's kind of like a battle with Facebook. They've got to deliver a service that is addictive, i.e. it delivers what they want, and at the same time they've got to place subtle adverts in so they can make revenue. And that's kind of why they're running out. So let's say the average person has 300 friends on Facebook. They'll go on for 20 minutes. Their friends will be producing about an hour and a half's worth of content for them to view. So no one's going to stay on and view all of the content. So Facebook's got to try and gauge what is important content to these users. And a part of that is trying to insert the adverts in and not annoying users too much.
Well, yeah, I would have thought people are staying on Facebook longer than 20 minutes a day.
That's the average, yeah. So some people are staying on for hours. Some people are only going on for
Well, I'll bring the
seconds.
average down.
Cully spends more than 20 minutes a day.
Yeah, I'll bring the average down.
Apparently there's 1.32 billion users now that log in daily on Facebook. Last time I checked, the world population was 7.6 billion. So I think 1 in 7 of all the humans on planet Earth are logging into this website every single day.
Wow.
And that number's relatively small as well because they haven't managed to break China or Russia. And that's because their government's holding Facebook back from their citizens because they've got their equivalents in China and Russia that the state runs. If Facebook broke into China, they'd double their users overnight.
Just
American Chinese.
You know, I don't understand it any of it. So the advantage of Facebook about all the others, which I forgot what they are. What's the advantage?
The advantage in what way for the users or for marketers?
No, for the user. Yeah.
The user, it's just
Why
a
is it
better.
so popular?
It's just a better platform. They had first mover advantage, so they were one of the first to really get into the market in a big way. And they've underpinned it with some of the world's most advanced algorithms.
Right.
So they serve content that you want to see before you even know you want to see it. They use what's called machine learning algorithms, like bits of software that learn your personality and learn how you use Facebook, and they adapt the content to how you're using it. So if you see a lot of crap in your timeline, it's because you're looking at a lot of crap.
Sneaky bastards, aren't they, really?
Yeah, it's very savvy.
Sneaky fuckers.
But the way it's been engineered is amazing. As a company, the engineering that goes on behind Facebook is insane. I mean, the data centres where they hold all the servers, they're, the Lucky 6 office at Clifton Fields, if any of you have been, is, I think it was 500 square foot or something, or 50, it's small basically, about the size of this room. Their service centres are 500,000 square feet, each one of them, and they're building 4 new ones at the moment throughout the world.
So they're a bit bigger than Lucky 6 then?
Slightly, yeah, just slightly.
Is it are China and Russia allowed to not let their...
Do what they want.
Yeah.
Country.
Lee, just hold fairness to me. If it's an app basically, okay, and alright, I know it needs changing and everything else, then you can answer this. Why does it need 20,000 people to operate it?
It'll be, a lot of it will be technical stuff in the background.
20,000?
What about R&D? You know, I mean,
If you think,
20,000?
yeah, but if you think 20,000 people to service over 1 billion users.
Yeah, but the thing is, once you built it, it could serve.
No, you need constant innovation.
Like buying a new car colour.
We're constantly updating, aren't we, the features and to
Why do you think
Exactly, yeah, it's
enhance user and control
Yeah,
what
because
we
they're all
put
Well,
on.
it's not only that, it's these data centres are building throughout the world. Facebook are in essence building the next generation of the internet infrastructure. So I have no doubt that in 20 years' time, when you use the internet, we'll most likely be using data centres that Facebook owns, aka in 20 years' time, Facebook potentially on all of the internet. In a way.
Lee, I mean,
Yeah, you're right.
this is probably like, it won't make sense to you now, but Facebook could get wiped out with new technology within years. Like when Shoaib is spreading on artificial intelligence and augmented reality and all of that, wipe it out completely.
They own a lot of that already.
yeah, they do.
But it'll evolve, won't it?
Yeah, they're evolving
If
already.
you think some of these things, we wouldn't have even recognised them 5 years ago, never mind 10.
In terms of artificial intelligence, Facebook are one of the leaders. Even.
So what's Google
they're
doing
practicing-
about it?
What's that?
What's Google doing about it?
Trying to keep up, but they're in a totally different environment. Their core model is to produce search results. So you type in a search phrase, and that's what they produce. Facebook is an entertainment platform. It's where everyone goes now to communicate, to watch TV, to take part in entertainment, and to search.
Yeah.
You can watch TV on Facebook.
Yeah, well, that's what they're rolling out. Netflix are one of their main shareholders. So it's all going to be integrated soon. What they want is for you to watch TV and communicate with your friends online.
Just live on Facebook, basically.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
'cause I read an article, what people are doing now is watching it and then commenting on like Twitter or something comes separate, they want to bring it all together, so
Exactly.
people commenting
Interactive.
underneath saying,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because if they do that, they can sell ads,
Yeah.
and that's
Yeah.
more money for them. So it's where they're going to go. They're launching their own video channel within the next 6 months. So the main issue with Facebook that we encounter is people's aversion to what they class as privacy and data. My sort of take on it is privacy, as we knew it 30 years ago, no longer exists. It's a different type of privacy now, but it's a voluntary type of privacy. You can choose what to share, and you can choose what to read up on people. So you have absolute control over it, and your data is never kind of breached. And if you think of everyone's data on Facebook, it's kind of like this beach. If every bit of grain on that, every grain of sand on that beach is your data and everyone else's data, Facebook care about the beach as a whole, as a massive data set. That's where the value is. They don't care about the individual grains of sand. They'll never look at detail of the individual grains of sand. So for example, they'll never look at your profile. They
Unless
don't
you get
care.
reported for obscene imagery.
Even then, it'll probably be looked at with an algorithm. It'll be a lot further down the line that a human will actually look at
Oh,
it.
okay.
So in terms of people looking at your profile from the government or from Facebook, it's not going to happen. Most likely, unless you are flagged up by a defence agency who flag you up for terrorism or for illegal activities. And even then, most of those aren't looked at.
Yeah, but when we did Phil's profile about 6 months ago.
Yeah, Phil's
Everything
looked
flagged
at.
up straight away.
No, that is...
Phil's an exception.
on the phone.
Phil's an exception.
All right, I'm going to say, oh, his name, Josh.
No, that isn't them looking at it, that was us.
Exactly, yeah.
That was us searching for it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so in terms of like marketers like such as myself, and I'm using it on behalf of clients, I can't see the client's profile. I don't even see their name, I don't know who they are. What we can target to is certain data sets, and it's all totally anonymous. So what I'm saying is we can see the data set, which is the beach, but we cannot see the grains of sand, which are the individual people. And that's where the value is.
Wait, who controls the dark web?
No idea.
Lee,
It's probably the CIA, to be honest.
Facebook.
Yeah, basically. So if you think of Facebook as this iceberg, the top of the iceberg is what we use, that's the app and the website. And underneath the bits we don't see is the database of those billion users. And these billion users, their data is constantly fluctuating, constantly changing, and that's why they have these algorithms running it. So, I thought I'd put some example adverts together for some members of the group today to show you how we can target the data. So let's say car leasing, we want to run an advert for car leasing. So we target men in the UK, that's 13 million that use Facebook. Owners of leased cars, which you can target, out of those 13 million men, it comes down to 930,000.
Size of your market.
And then interested in luxury goods, 150,000
You
people.
look at your staff.
This is
Take a picture of that on your phone. Show it to them.
This is
only scratching the surface.
I tell you what, I don't know why we haven't got that extra 30,000. Don't know where they've gone.
save some marks.
Oh, you're not interested?
Is it?
No, skip that one.
No,
There's no one anymore.
That's time to go. See you later.
It's most likely men that probably buy it, I'm guessing. And then we want to look at people who have high value non-liquid assets, so people have a bit of money. So that brings it down to 100,000,
3 million.
300,000, yeah.
1.3 million.
A lot.
A lot, yeah.
A lot.
Owns executive cars, you most likely have a decent car.
Yeah, come on.
So that brings it down to 230,000, and then small business owner 17,000. So again, it's a kind of example how you can target your advertising down to
If you could be bothered.
You're in the wrong business, John.
He's not bothered though, is he?
No, he's
When
not.
I'm struggling. It's
I'm
increasing
struggling.
like 6 months.
Hang on, why am I with them two?
So this time we've targeted women aged 55 plus in the UK. So on Facebook that's 2,900,000. Interested in cruising, 660,000. Very high financial net worth, because obviously they want them to have a bit of money so they'll spend it, 84,000. Living in detached property, so we want to define like what kind of house they have, so again we can narrow it a bit further, 58,000. We remove value buyers, because we don't want anyone who's buying on value, we want people who want to spend money, who want to pay for luxury, so that brings down to 50,000, and then married couples. So now we can target the advert at 26,000 people on Facebook with an advertising spend. Again, an example of how you can narrow your market down, target advertising quite successfully. That's it. Thank you very much. Any questions?
That's very good, Lee.
Yeah, I've got a question. I'm 2 teenage children.